This is pretty exciting. We've been gone since Monday. It is Thursday. We're well into week 13 and pretty excited to see what they've accomplished while we've been gone. Hi, I am Lori. I'm a wife, mother, grandmother, and I'm a pastor's wife. Did I leave anything out? I've lived in Mexico since 2004 with my family, and it has been my dream to build 4 little houses for our 3 children and my husband and I, and that is coming true in the form of a 4-plex that we're building in Chapala. Please enjoy the process of our build. Please like and subscribe. God bless you. October 28th of 2024, we found this lot online and went to take a look at it, to walk the grounds, to see how it felt, to see what the view was like. It was in the center of Chapala where we wanted to be. It was close to the ciclopista where the bike path is at. And so the previous owner had someone come in and do an initial clearing of the property so that we could get inside and see what it looked like in there. And we discovered that it was really sloped, very deeply sloped. And so we thought about it for a little while. We then went back November the 12th of 2024 to take a tape measure and measure out how many square meters it was, because it's an irregular sized lot. We ended up buying it and started to build in June of 2025.
So approximately right there, on the top of that, that's going to be the level of the ground.
Oh my goodness.
That's why we don't have this huge wall in the back.
Wow. And then the wall's going to go up higher?
And then we have a 1 meter wall around that.
Oh
1
my
meter,
goodness.
10 centimeters.
So that's the level of the ground.
Yeah.
At the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Once they have to get all these holes squared up and so forth, then these pieces go into it, and they're going to be buried into the concrete, and then they put a layer of rebar throughout the whole area and cover it with concrete, and then they come in and they put more of the balastre, which is rock mix, for refill and build up the walls that are going to be underneath the walls of the house. And then there'll be another layer of rebar mixed with concrete on top of that the actual building will be built on.
Wow.
All of it on top of these pillars. We've got to dig more holes here. There'll be one here. And they're going to stretch at this level rebar across and put it in cement, and then they're going to backfill it with rock, balastre, up to here, and then they're going to do another layer of concrete.
Somebody's got a couch out there. Oh my goodness. Very heavy rain. Well, oh my goodness, we got a swimming pool over there. A swimming pool right over there.
So they're starting to work their way across with the platform of the rock foundation over here too. They've got it between the different pillars connecting now.
Mucho.
¿Qué onda?
Hola.
Ya mañana vamos a empezar a armar todo.
Wow.
Con la varilla.
They're beginning to put the steel reinforcement for the wall that they're going to be going through and doing. Right now they have the verticals, they're going in and putting in every 10 to 12 inches the rebar to reinforce the wall. They're going to continue this all the way through and around is the plan. And it's going to go all the way to here. There's about 7 people here working right now.
What, honey?
I said it's crazy. I mean, this is not the floor. They're gonna just pile stuff on top of it. But it's crazy because the hump in it, you know.
There's lumps in the floor, the ground floor.
Yeah.
It's not level.
Yeah. That's the seat for the supervisor. ¿Ah, sí? Va a ser doble entonces.
Sí.
We just learned that we're going to have a double retaining wall.
Pues voy a rellenar todo eso de pura piedra. Pero, mira.
Is the building this way?
Huh?
This building is kind of...
Yeah, the lot's not square.
Oh, because the lot's not squared. Okay. Interesting.
So it's actually right along the line on that side, 1 meter in, for the walkway. And square in the lot. The lot comes out like this.
So Gary's talking with the worker about the plans to see if there's enough room for parking a car there like there's supposed to be. Some of these details come up as you build, and mistakes are made and they're easily corrected, thankfully. Please like and subscribe. All that still has to be backfilled. This part here being backfilled first is where the building is going to be. It's a beautiful day in Chapala.
Están echando arena para esta cobertura.
We've been waiting for several hours for a machine to come and start smoothing out the backfill. The engineer is explaining that in the next week he's going to be backfilling all that behind the building. It's just kind of interesting that it's coming in. With how big the footings are on this building. There, not like that. So now, we said it's 11 and a half or 12 and a half feet down there.
11 and a half.
And this will all be backfilled. As you look down, you can see how they're linking the two walls together, the retaining wall with the building wall, by laying rebar rocks, and pure cement. And they're doing that so that there's no shifting. The building will not shift because it's stabilized, being anchored down to the ground below.
Once it's all leveled out, and then even rock on the other side so that the tractor can come up over the top of it, they're going to be coming up and starting to backfill this after they come up 2 more legs of this, because then it'll be too tall for them to do it from the ground. And so they'll put in they'll fill it, backfill it, and then they'll start putting more wall up again.
Wow. So now we're at the level of building the building. We are now backfilling the back wall. This here that's elevated is the building.
Because they got a castillo that's going to go on top of that rebar. That's going to be the top of the reinforced concrete retaining wall.
It's kind of scary down here. Well, we got a little party going on. Our neighbors have blocked off part of the street to set up a party for one of the little girls. So they rented a jump house for her. And everybody comes out to celebrate. And now we can walk out here. Because they did a lot today. Here's our castillo, baby.
I see it.
These things here are called castillos. And sometimes they are horizontal and sometimes they're vertical. But there we go. We're always guessing of what they might be doing next. This video has taken us through July the 24th. This is our last video on the foundation and the backfilling, and tomorrow they will be putting the walls up. So stay tuned for that. Oops, almost fell down again. There's another island over there. Please like and subscribe. God bless you.